Hello again, my name is Angelo, and welcome back to the channel if you are a subscriber, and if you are new to the channel, welcome. So essentially I took a 10-month break, and a lot of things have happened in the past 10 months that I'm going to disclose on why I've been gone for so long. So the first thing is that I have just gotten out of a relationship as of about a week ago, and the past 10 months have been I wouldn't say a hell, but it had been a struggle to try to make it work. And at the end of the day, what had happened is that I had to let go of the denial that I was going to be the person that she wanted me to be, and that's not the person who I was. And I couldn't continue that relationship. And don't get me wrong, like, she fulfilled my needs as much as she could and as best as she could, which was amazing. But the issue is that I wasn't fulfilling hers, and it's not fair to her for me to be selfish and just, keep telling her, hey, I'll do better, when in reality, like, I wasn't. And don't get me wrong, I did try. I tried really, really hard, but I'm not that type of person to do that. Or maybe, like, she wasn't the one for me to go through that effort. I don't know. We had lots and lots of conversations about it, but that's pretty much it. And then also I got COVID-19, and that took me out for a little while. But yeah, so now I'm just single, and I finally got inspired to do more YouTube content, and yeah, that's pretty much what I'm going to be doing. So the downside is that other than those negative things that have happened in my life, the positive is that I am realigning myself. So these are things I probably should have been doing while I was in that relationship, and it may have saved that relationship, but I have essentially set goals for myself for the next 6 months. So for the next 6 months, I want to lose 25 pounds. I want to go to the gym at least 3 times a week. Ideally, I want to do six days, and but I got to build up to that. And I want to save $500 and pay off a couple credit cards. Those are my goals for the next 6 months. That's really what I'm going to try to do. And unfortunately, here's the next set of bad news. I need a second stream of income, and I also just kind of need, and this is my passion. And at the end of the day, I'm kind of tired of working the job I currently work. I'm tired of, thinking about going back to school. I am going to go back to school to essentially get a degree, to get a job that isn't my super passion, because it pays well, and because I know I can do it, and because I need something steady, because I'm getting older, and honestly, I'm tired of being poor. And I may have said that in a few other videos, but that's essentially where I'm at. I'm tired of being poor, and to me, poor is not so much living paycheck to paycheck, but so much of I can't buy the things that I want. And I'm not talking about like having a Lamborghini or Ferrari or something like that. Like, I would like to be able to afford a brand new car, or a brand new motorcycle in this case. I would like to be able to live in a house and be able to afford a mortgage payment. I would like to be able to save a significant amount of money. I would like to retire in general, because as of right now, my retirement is pretty penniless. So there's a lot of life changes I need to do, and like I said, these are things I probably should have been doing in that relationship, and it may or may not have saved that relationship, because then all of these stressors wouldn't be on me. So basically, with those goals in mind, I also am going to change the direction of this channel. And it's not that I don't want to do firearms, it's just at the end of the day, if I want YouTube to be my passion, I need to do content that is not easily demonetized. And I'm not saying that I'll never ever do firearms again. It's just I need to create a revenue stream from YouTube and be able to branch out. And once I have a platform that is sustainable and that you guys really enjoy and you guys like all this content, then maybe I'll go back to guns. But this for sure will not be a 100% gun channel. I just don't have the funds for that, and honestly, I can't do that right now. Unless I want to work, a 9-to-5 job for the rest of my life, I need to get this YouTube thing locked down and get it going. And if that means I have to do different content until I can have a sustainable income, then fine. And then we'll go from there. And that's pretty much my plan. And the reason why I'm being so honest about this business venture that I'm talking about with you is that I don't want y'all to think that, oh, you know, he's just giving up on guns because he changed his political views, or he gave up on guns because of this, you know, X, Y, or Z. At the end of the day, I do love firearms and I would love to talk about them. But like I said, if I want to do YouTube full time and I want to make this a living, guns is not the way to do it. Guns could be a second channel. Guns can be, you know, something that gets spread throughout this channel. But in general, like, that's not the direction I have to go. So in this direction, this new direction I want to kind of go through is I want to do kind of like just vlogging and life advice. And I think I'm at that age now, being 31, that I can give you 31 or 32, I don't even remember anymore, that I can give you some form of advice. Obviously, if you're older than me, then probably not. You probably just still call me a kid and be like, yeah, whatever. But I mean, for those of you that are younger, which according to my analytics, you are younger, this may be beneficial for you and you won't repeat the same mistakes that I did. Or maybe you will, and that's fine, because honestly, a lot of the mistakes that I did were things that I was socially taught or things that society expected of me to do. And now that I'm older, I see how wrong that is. But anyway, this video is getting a little long, but that's just kind of the update video. I'm going to keep updating. I'm going to keep uploading videos as consistent as possible. I'm shooting for one a week, but it really just kind of depends. But for sure, the next few videos, it's not going to be about firearms unless we're talking about everyday carry, or if we're talking about, like, you know, home stuff or whatever. But as of right now, it's just going to be life advice and just vlogging in general, and hopefully you guys find it interesting. But yeah, all right, that's pretty much all I got to say about that. If you like this video, hit like. I would love to hear what you guys have to say about pretty much anything I just talked about, and I'll see you in the next one. Later.